Time now for the Insider's Quick Six. We bring back the governor. Governor, question one. Donald Trump wants to execute drug dealers. What do you think of that scenario?
Well, I think it's too broad of a statement. I think if you're looking at massive fentanyl that's being brought in by someone that's intending somebody's death, that ought to be an option on the table. But if you're looking at someone who's selling some methamphetamine to support their own habit and they got an addiction problem, I don't think the death penalty is the right direction.
Question two, is it immoral to fly migrants from one state to another, or is it an appropriate way to make a point about the need for better border security?
It's not immoral, and I believe the way that Governor Abbott has handled it makes a very important point, that this is not just a border state issue, but it's a national issue, and sends a pretty tough signal to those sanctuary cities. And he's been consistent in how he's done that through some of the different larger cities. I have a little bit more problem whenever you are sending them from Texas out of Florida to Martha's Vineyard. That's really a political showcase, and it really, whenever you're looking at human beings and they're confused, it doesn't seem like that's the right thing to do.
All right, question three, you spent a good amount of time in D.C. What do you think about term limits for Congress?
You know, I actually supported term limits for Congress when I was state party chairman in Arkansas, and we enacted congressional limits, but they were struck down by the courts. And so I'm fine with it, but it's problematic. It's through the courts and under our Constitution.
All right. What about this idea now about banning members of Congress from trading stocks? Is that something they can pull off?
Sure. I think you'd have to put up some firewalls, and I mean, people who get elected to Congress, there's many, not me, but others that are wealthy and they've got funds and they have to be invested, and so you might have to have some blind trusts and things that are set up. Somehow we've got to protect the integrity of the information so that our public officials are not benefiting from it.
All right, question five. What is the best quality you think you could bring to the White House?
An even temperament that understands the greatness of America and looks at ways to bring the best out to solve our problems for the future.
All right, the tradition of the show is we always end with a prediction. What do you have?
Listen, I've got a pretty exciting prediction here. I've been following Iowa football. I know you're bowl eligible this year, and it could be that Iowa, and I will predict that Iowa will wind up playing Arkansas Razorbacks in a bowl game in Nashville, Tennessee, New Year's Eve.
And the winner is?
You know, that is one we're going to have to stay tuned on. You know who I'll be for.
Obviously, the governor is for Arkansas there. Let's see when that time comes if Arkansas will actually be good enough to be matched up against the Iowa Hawkeyes. As we end this week, just to thank you, 10 years ago, I took over the Insiders after a mentor, John Bachman, retired. We have had hundreds and hundreds of guests on here over the years. Very thankful to all of them. Very thankful to my colleagues for allowing us to do this every Sunday. And thanks to all of you who have sent in feedback, your criticism, and yes, even you, the haters, who have complained about things. But appreciate all of it, and we'll see you back here next week.